Look, some labels together are breaking the vertical bars of the column. No, not like that. They are bending the vertical bar. Why are they doing this? If the concrete cover of column is not proper, some workers hit the vertical steel bars with a hammer and bend them to shift them into positions. But is this the correct method? What problem can it create and what is the proper solution? Sometime on construction site, the concrete cover of a column is not properly maintained. To correct this, some worker hit the vertical reinforcement bar with a hammer and bend them slightly to shift them into the correct position. But this is not the proper way to solve the problem. This situation usually happens because the reinforcement case is not properly aligned. The stirrups are not in the correct positions or the required concrete cover has not been maintained around the column. When workers force the vertical bars to one side by hitting them with a hammer, the bars may move away from their design position. As a result, the reinforcement spacing and the column detailing can change. Excessive hammering or bending can also damage permanently deform the reinforcement bars. Most importantly, if the concrete cover is incorrect, simply bending the vertical bar is not correct solutions. Proper solutions is before casting the column, check the reinforcement case according to the structural drawing. Verify the positions of the vertical bars, the spacings of the stirrups and required concrete cover. Use the correct size and number of approved cover blocks or spacers to maintain the specified concrete cover. If the reinforcement is significantly misplaced or if the bars needs to be bent to bring them into position, the correct corrections methods should be approved by the structural engineer. Avoid hitting the bars with a hammer, hitting them or making excessive bends without approval. Remember, a concrete cover problem should not be solved by forcing these steel bars into positions. It should be corrected by properly aligning the reinforcement cage before concreting casting. A small reinforcement mistake before casting can become a major structural problem later.